MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Jake Arrieta gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets two strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the two-count strike and watch him put them away. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. I want to focus on the first baseman. Big target, able to scoop balls, and he can save an infielder a number of runs throughout the course of the season.
Now in the box, Andrew, the man. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for Detroit, right fielder, number 17.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Andrew, the man, has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. His history with Jake Arrieta has seen him go 3 for 9. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2 to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide to first. He beat it out. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. And you start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
In now, Mac Daddy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. None out, runners at first and second. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mac Daddy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Kelly Jones, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Here's Justin Upton now. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. One and one. Here it comes. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Second and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now. Brett Nicholas would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Three and one. Here it is. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the W.Soxs in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Daniel Norris is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jose Iglesias. Talk about flash and flair and coming up with the sneaky plays. Wow, he is slick out there at short.
Striding into the box, Lawrence Henry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Popped up. Back behind second. Daddy is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis Wilson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Brett Nicholas.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and 2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
2 out, nobody on. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. At the plate, Avery Slade. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Avery Slade.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Stepping in, Brett Lawrie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that misses, 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. This is foul right side. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A man on third with 2 down. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew, the man, he starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Slade is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Mac Daddy. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Eli Ojeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Eli Ojeda.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eli Ojeda is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Kevin Smith will be next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Chopper foul. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Lawrence Henry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Out of play off to the right.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones calls for it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance. Kelly Jones. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kelly Jones.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Kelly Jones has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. In now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 1-0 pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castellanos.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 out and a runner on second base. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Brett Nicholas, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
set. Here's the 3-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This one's down to third. Henry is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yoan Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and one. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Digging in for his second at bat, Travis Wilson. And now a pitch on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Travis Wilson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Avery Slade, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Brett Lawrie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in once again, Andrew, the man, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mac.
Striding in, Mac Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Gonzalez. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
There's our line score
Right
through the
fielder,
first 4.5. And these guys have
Ojeda.
basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in to try it again. Eli Ojeda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Kevin Smith waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith will be next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, third baseman, Lawrence.
Ready once again,
Henry.
Lawrence Henry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Three and one. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back easily. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis Wilson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now at the plate, Avery Slade, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Shane Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Shane Green. Now batting, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Standing in now, Brett Lawrie, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 1. Zach Putnam takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Striding in once again, Kelly Jones due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. One and one. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Justin Upton now, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. Full count, 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Nick Castellanos now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. One and one.
Inside, ball 1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Henry is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Todd Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.